Hello guys, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Here we are in the Dark World, a place so teeming with lifeless dank, and a little bit of Irish charm to it too.
The underworld.
It's teeming with darkness stank with a darkness stank.
No.
Wait, what's that sound I hear in the background? It can't be.
Oh no.
Irish drinking songs? No!
I'm outie! Outie!
Nope.
Whoa, all these new creatures. Yeah, tell us a bit about this place.
Okay, so the Dark World, well, I mean, it should be immediately obvious that it is pretty much a complete parallel of the Light World, only some of the geological structure has been changed. So much so that, unfortunately, until we beat the first...
And by change, we mean it is the complete opposite.
Inverted, basically.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Like, the sand area, now a swamp area. The flaming volcanoes, now snowy mountains.
Be thankful that the entire map isn't inverted.
Yeah, it would be kind of obnoxious if it were.
Wasn't it inverted and linked between worlds?
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was... It still had a lot of its features changed, but the map layout was almost one-to-one like the Light World. Actually, speaking of which, I need to make a quick detour back to the Light World. Thank you, Magic Mirror, for still being in my possession. Because there's a certain doohickey I'm gonna want.
I just want
Alright.
to say right now, I just want to make a reference to the first Legend of Zelda after the first playthrough. The dungeons are, it's not inverted, but the dungeons are switched around in particular locations. I'm thankful they didn't do that in any other game.
You know, something that just popped in my mind, I want to know your guys' input. What if at some point we have, like, a 3D Zelda game? Look, for all we know, it could be in Breath of the Wild 2. What if you had, like, a 3D Zelda game where there's a section of it where the entire layout of it is basically one-to-one like it was in Zelda 1?
Well, before we go any further with that, hey old lady, I got something for you.
The smell of rotten food. If you could give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew.
Yes, please, take it away from my person. It's starting to stink up my entire inventory.
Alrighty.
Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good.
Oh, but I'm impatient.
How long do we have to wait?
I think we only have to go like a few screens away and then come right back.
You just hear, come back over here!
I would love if it was just like one screen, like as soon as you leave, you come right back, it's like, oh, I haven't finished for you.
Wow.
By the
No,
way,
I would love if you
why
just
did
take
you-
like two... Go ahead, man.
Why did you call mushroom a fruit? Mushrooms are not fruit.
They're a fungus.
See, I would have loved it more if it was like, come back later, I'll have it ready. You take 2 steps, come back, it's ready.
Ha!
Hopefully that stays true, and there it is. It's all ready
Nice.
for me.
Magic
This
powder.
right here is the magic powder.
Yay.
Try to sprinkle it on enemies and many other things. Trust me, you're gonna need it.
Magic.
Oh yeah, and I almost forgot that. Yeah, this here's the medicine shop. Basically, come here if you got an empty bottle on hand, and actually, as a matter of fact, I do have an empty bottle in hand. So let me have
So-
some of that there red stuff.
Okay, so I need a refresher.
Nice.
The red stuff is health, the green stuff is magic. What is the blue stuff again?
I think
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
I could have just said yes, but you get the idea.
Ha!
But yeah, I got what I needed. So let's go ahead on back to the Dark World and actually
And
get some
sprinkle it on
progress
him.
in.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right. Almost forgot about that. Hold on a moment.
Wait, who are we sprinkling it on again?
Powder? This guy.
I worry.
Watch.
Time to make it a Groucho Marx.
Oh,
That's not Groucho Marx.
does that do anything?
Well, it gets rid of his electricity, so there's
Right.
that.
Yep.
That is true.
You could change him to look like that in Link's Awakening 2, but he can still shock you. So it doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
In particular, the most important use will be the most important use that I think James can think of is that of the anti-fairies.
Right. And look
Oh,
at
yeah.
there. The portal is just here sitting for me. Such a good boy. Let me go back in there.
That's a good portal, you're a good portal. Yes,
This
you
was
are.
a bad idea.
Whoop.
Oh yeah, by the way, among the should have probably brought this up earlier, but among the other things in the Dark World, all of its enemies were changed. Like all of the soldiers were replaced with moblins, which are now pigs in this game as opposed to bulldogs.
Oh.
Is this the game that started the whole pig fascination with Ganon?
I was gonna say, weren't they bulldogs in Ocarina of Time, or were they pigs?
No.
Never
In
checked.
Ocarina of Time, they were changed back to bulldogs, but only
Yeah.
temporarily.
Okay, that's
Every
what
other
I
game
thought.
since they've been pigs, or some weird oddity.
And now they're aardvarks for some fucking reason.
Huh.
Oh yeah, be wary of these big guys because they throw bombs and they take a lot of punishment.
Okay,
Actually-
just seriously, really quick, has anybody
What?
ever thought that the moblins in Breath of the Wild look at all like pigs?
No,
They have the snouts.
Yeah, I was about to say, the thing is that, like, well, here's my thing, Matt. They do still have the snouts. The problem is that, like, they pretty much elonged the snouts.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
like I said, it's an aardvark now.
I would say that the bokoblins look more like pigs than the freaking.
Does anybody here
do.
even know what a fucking aardvark is?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, they're anteaters.
cool. So we're gonna move on to what our dungeon is. In the, I get it. It definitely looks like it. I always thought I thought anteaters look a little bit like have the longer snouts.
Yeah, I thought they did too.
They also have 4 penises. Or am I thinking of echidnas?
That
Those
was
are
an
echidnas.
echidna.
And that's a 4-headed one. And it's terrifying.
Well, aren't echidnas anteaters anyway?
They belong to the same family, I think.
They're part of the Myrmecophagus family.
That was
Yes.
a really dramatic way of saying it.
Because I learned it all from Zafrank.
Gotcha.
So Frank has some great stuff, dude.
Oh yeah, no, like, and he, probably the best line he had for that whole thing, it goes like, the penguin,
Oh, hey.
the
It's a
penguin,
treat.
What the?
You're near here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold?
I almost.
Well, you're too late. It will obey only the
Oh my
first person
God.
who touches it.
Oh my god.
The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power, and look what happened to me. To restore the Golden Land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. I suddenly realize I'm turning into fucking what's his name from Sam and Max. Paperweight. It's your paperweight.
Paperweight.
Oh my
Okay.
god, you are.
It's like, you use the word mighty twice. It's not grammatically correct.
So yeah, it's here where we learn that this was all this whole thing was thanks to some evil dickhead who got the Triforce before anyone else, and well, here we are.
yep.
As for what happened there, when you read that, I totally must have been like a freaking Freudian slip or whatever. But with all the Irish stuff, when you said power of gold, I almost read that as "You must be here for the pot of gold."
Ha!
And actually,
Yes,
just
they're magically delicious!
And just
I'm
going
so
back to
sorry,
Sam
no,
and
I
Max,
haven't.
have you ever seen like the bloopers for all the seasons slogan? Like, I think when I was watching them with Jordan, one of our favorites was the one with Max where it's like, "Ape thwarting, I say."
I've seen season 1's bloopers, not season 2 and 3.
By the way, okay, so, okay. Can I finish what I was saying earlier?
No, go ahead.
What, about the Aardvarks?
Yeah. No, not the aardvarks, the whole pangolin. The
Oh, the
ant
pangolin
eater,
line, go for it.
The anteater thing. I love Zafrank's line that I pretty much just describes Gui in every single way possible.
Go with the pangolin.
What's up?
No, yeah, it goes like, the pangolin branched off from the Myrmecophagus family when it said, "Fuck all this, I want to be a dragon."
And it did.
Well, she's halfway there.
Halfway there. Anyway, I hate this place.
Yeah.
Me too.
It looks tedious.
Well, this whole maze, like you have to like follow you have to follow the transparent leaves to the. Oh,
They're
I see the
not
guy over there.
transparent enough.
Oh, James, there's
Yes.
another opening to the lower left there.
You know what I think would be?
Yep, I see it.
Oh, you're right.
You know what?
There it is.
It's
But
too
it's a
bad that we
maze.
can't. It's too bad that we can't do like what should I say? It's too bad we can't do like Majora's Mask and turn into a Goron. We could just roll past all this maze.
Honestly, Hype, for a moment I thought you were gonna say it's too bad we're not like Proto Man and we could just burn the whole fucking place down.
You know what? That probably would be as effective.
It's too bad we can't just be like Proto Man and just go to Ganon's lair and just show up.
Just fucking show up.
Dude.
He just fucking shows up!
When did I ever say it was okay to give him the golden power?
Also, hello, monkey.
Oh,
Whoa!
I'm kicking the monkey! Kick it! I love
Wait. Hang on, can we let CD voice this one?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
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 I'm kicking the monkey! Kicking! And the rubies more than anything! Can you spare me 10 rubies?
No!
never give him anything.
Say, what are you gonna do with all these rupees anyway?
That's your point, CD. Oh,
Good choice. I will come in here for a while.
What is the point of this?
So yeah, this monkey will follow you around if you pay him 10 rupees, and unfortunately, whether you like it or not, he is mandatory to get to the next dungeon. Also, you want to be
Yeah.
careful and not get hit, otherwise Kiki will run away like a little bitch.
Oh,
Oh, jeez, careful with the bombs and these bomb-throwing guys.
can Kiki himself take damage?
No, well, if you get damage, he just runs away, that's it.
Right, he's worried that if you're getting pushed around, he'll with no chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, Kiki's money-grubbing traits don't end there, and you'll see right about now.
Dope.
Oh wow.
What the?
If you give me 100 rupees, I will be the others for you.
What will you do? You can try to open it yourself to no avail, so unfortunately, gotta ask him to open it.
Alright. There you go, Sandy.
Oh, sorry.
Your choice. Did I get 100 of your rupees?
He just snatches at the wallet, counts them all.
Hey! Me money!
Oh,
And the switch.
oh, that's
Click.
it.
So that's all you had to do. Too bad we can't jump that high.
Yeah.
No, Rock's feather.
Too bad we can't jump.
When I saw
Seriously?
Link's Awakening and learned about the Rock's feather, that blew my freaking mind, Zelda.
Yeah, me
No,
too.
right?
How many
Right,
games
so,
did the Rock's
welcome-
Feather appear in? Like, I know it's in Minish
it-
Cap.
It appears in Cadence of
Fishcap,
Hyrule,
Link's
sort
Awakening.
Four Swords Adventures.
It's in Cadence of Hyrule somewhat.
This by the way, this palace is kind of annoying.
It is. For a first timer, it's honestly gonna take a while.
This is your difficulty curve. Ow. There we go.
Pretty much, yes.
But otherwise, as you're seeing, so far it's pretty much like note for note like Eastern
run!
Palace. Okay, move. So far nothing too bad. You know, typical
Statue
fare.
over there.
It does throw you off. Nice. It does throw you off a little bit. What's wrong with the statue over there?
Can you? Oh, I thought you could
Oh.
push it.
I think it's a different one.
And it was worth a shot.
Yep.
I forgot. It's been a long time since I went through
It's
this.
totally fine.
And it's been a long time since I saw my brother play it.
Also, just gonna leave a disclaimer for those watching us. From here on out, we'll be a little more sparing with the whole Scottish/Irish jokes. I mean, if we want to do them, we'll do them. But just we're at this point, we're in the big portion of the game now, where we're actually we could probably make the most out of this. Thank you.
What do you know? Actually, what I was half expecting you to do with that is like, from this point...
Oh god, there's
boy.
more!
Please.
Don't...
Fairy.
Ooh, an actual fairy.
Get a taste of Ekentic magic!
Do we have any more bottles for them, or?
No, we
No,
have none.
all my bottles are filled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see what the Talkie Stone has to say this time. Oh, it's from Zelda.
Mother, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I am locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry.
Just okay.
Yeah, I'm suffocating up here!
I don't know what I'm doing for Zelda anymore.
We probably need to add a little constituent or whatever the word is that it's very hard. That's what kind of inspired this whole thing. Might as well get that out of the way. Was that James was running through different file names he wanted to say, and one of them was Laddie, and that immediately to me was like, well, whenever I hear Laddie, I'm gonna imagine them saying it with a Scott. So we'll try our best to stop doing the Scottish thing. We apologize for any like image of that.
We'll do it if we feel it works in context.
Well, for me, the second I see Ladi brought up in any sort of sentence, I'm immediately thinking of that.
Oh yeah, so now with
hard
this,
for me
so
Go ahead.
oh yeah, so now with this, should I bomb this? I should probably bomb this.
Never is that phrase like appropriate to say in other contexts besides right
No.
now.
Aside from Zelda, yes.
Don't...
Just again, this is like a first timer's
That
trap.
entire left wall is crumbling.
Yeah,
So
and
it
unfortunately,
is.
I don't believe any of it can actually be broken.
Really?
Which
Like
is
no
honestly
bomb?
one of those. Nope, no bomb.
Dang.
That sucks.
Like honestly, that's like the one thing I've noticed about. Oh crap! I better get out of here.
Go.
Run!
Oh, jeez!
Actually, I was thinking more like, da-da-da...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back here.
Also, I'm sorry. I gotta say, just because I love how those how the Stalfos moving forward will act. I just love how they're like, they throw their head and they're like, "Dear diary,"
How would you die?
and they fly
Dear
up.
diary, today I return to Dreamland.
Oh, jeez.
Also,
What was
whether
that?
you like it or not, we can't really do anything about these turtles right now.
Nuts. We need
But now that I got that key, just by jumping down the same place I fell down,
Uh-huh.
freaking padding,
What if the turtles followed us?
that would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
If I could be perfectly honest. Oh, thank goodness. The big key.
Oh, that was
Yay.
easy.
Yay. Wow,
Crap, we're already
that was easy.
we're already almost out of
Any
here.
Lux.
Oh,
Oops.
so you think, Logan.
Don't.
So
Well, they gave us the big key right away.
Well,
Right
in all
away.
fairness, it is going to save us a lot of backtracking, so thank God. Anyway, going back up the way we came.
There.
So,
Kitty, what
you know what? I just realized in hindsight, I probably should have just, well, whatever. I'll get whatever hearts I can get along the way.
What's Mary Kate
Okay.
doing?
So, what are your guys' thoughts on the Dark Palace, as it were?
I think it's a decent introduction
Oop.
to how things are going to be moving forward. Like, it is a steadily increase. Some would argue it's kind of a bit steeper, but it's a steadily rising
Oop, okay, good.
difficulty curve.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an arrow there. That means we can jump.
Or a fall?
That's nice.
But those guys are guarding the way. Let's move forward.
Oh, yeah, this will be interesting. Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Oh, well, Fork, I don't have a key.
I was about to say, you kind of...
I'll be back.
Oh, looky
Wait a minute.
there.
Let me guess. Oh, the compass. I can't use this as a key.
Hey. Well, I'll tell you where the fucking keys are.
Well, with that attitude, you're not, James.
Actually, you know what, James? That's small-minded thinking. Just pry the compass open and use the needles as the key.
That would be...
Yeah.
Oh, so basically
I
the lockpick approach.
Has anybody here seen that Dorkly thing where it's like a spoof of the ending of the movie 7?
No.
With what?
It was Zelda, and it was like the what's in the box scene. So, but instead, what's in the chest, and you think it's going to be Zelda's head. And you're like,
Right.
oh no! Ugh! He throws up, and you're like, you sick bastard! A
Right.
compass? That's the absolute worst thing you can put in this chest!
No one ever needs the compass, especially not in today's age.
Whoa.
And then the camera pans over and goes like, Zelda, look at this fucking thing! Oh god, I can't even look at it, it's so shitty.
Huh.
All things considered, oh, well, this is interesting. But I just remember this also leads to kind of a funny little scenario. Just give you a bit while I pick from this. Oh, just 5 rupees.
You were
Yeah.
so childish. Gosh, it's so sad that I also find that amusing.
I forgot what
It's
I was
fun.
going to say.
Wait, I got it!
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna mention the compass. It is somewhat useful in the other 2D Zelda games, like Link's Awakening and the Oracle games.
In A Leap Between Worlds as well, yeah. Because, well, you have much easier access to your map.
actually...
Name a 3D Zelda
Well,
game where it
well,
actually
I'm
is useful.
Well, I'm saying that if you get
Wind
the, if
Waker?
you get the compass, when you get
Hang on, let her finish.
when you get the compass in like Link's Awakening, Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, if there's a key in a room, the compass will make a dinging sound.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
that's a
But
better
yeah.
way to have it be. actively
Anyway,
useful.
just going back to the 2D games, I don't think they even have compasses in Four Swords Adventures, do they?
No, they don't. They don't even have maps.
They don't even have don't even have dental.
They're just laughing at me like the jerks they are.
Wait, go back.
Go back?
Go back.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me! I was once as pathetic as ye!
What is even happening?
It's an Animaniacs thing.
Yeah.
Animaniacs. It was a sad time.
And I repressed those memories too.
Hey, that was funny. That was
What?
funny.
But what
I
was
just
going to
love
say?
that, like, for a brief second, all 4 of us were just going, yeah,
It was
before you
infectious.
killed the fun.
God, these pieces of shit.
But yeah, these guys are interesting. What are they called?
I forget, but they're.
Dead.
I called them rat fuckers.
I'll look them up. Hang on.
I call them like us.
Ah!
Would you like to see my crevasse?
What? I call them by the first name fuck and the last name this shit.
Actually, just for some reason, just talking about, I don't know why, I was just reminded of like when Super Gaming Brothers were playing the first Yoshi's Island, and like Matt, not our Matt. Matt was mispronouncing the
Oh,
word
how
crab.
can I forget? Those are Gorias.
Oh, okay.
Those are the Gorias?
Wait, what? Wait, the boomerang chuckers?
I thought
That's
the
just what it's. Yeah, they're Gorias.
I thought the Gorias were supposed to be the dinosaur people.
No,
No,
those are the
Yeah, those are
Lizalfos.
Bazalfos.
Yeah.
No,
And Dinophos.
Oh, sorry. You know what? Sorry, I was thinking of Dyras.
Nope.
I'm talking about faces of evil enemies, and they
Oh,
use
God, no.
they use classic Zelda names like
boy.
Dyras and Gorias.
Yes, but they also called rupees rubies.
And they were colored wrong. It was the red rupees that were worth 1 and the green rupees that were worth 5.
And that is the ultimate sin of that game.
Otherwise, it's a flawless masterpiece.
No, the ultimate sin of that game is that game existing.
I was making a joke.
You're right, it's a flawless masterpiece otherwise.
I mean, how
Part of
else
me
do you
is-
explain so many people insisting that Nintendo needs to acknowledge it?
Superb voice acting too. I mean, have you heard the voice acting in that game? It's incredible.
I mean,
Amazing.
it's just as good as the Zelda TV show.
I mean, clearly,
Okay,
like...
excuse me.
I'll argue against that and say that at least they had decent voice acting.
Yeah, they had
Actually, the joke I
Go
was
ahead,
about
Matt.
to make is that,
Go
like,
ahead.
just talking about with the CDI games, not anymore, but for the longest time, it really was a testament to how people really didn't like Breath of the Wild's voice acting, because on the King of Hyrule's voice compare page, the CDI voice was getting more votes than his actor in Breath of the Wild.
What?
Somehow
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I'm sorry. I just get a little more emotion. I get more. You know what? I'm serious. I am outright serious. I get a more variety of emotions out of the Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon. Like, I get more emotion and more like feeling from him than I do in Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, his whole emotion is, I will judge everyone, but allow myself to pass myself to forego any judgment for any poor decision making and father raising I did.
Oop.
Whereas,
Am I the only one who actually likes Zelda's voice in Breath of the Wild?
I like it.
I thought it was. I thought
Yeah,
it
we
was
talked about
okay, but it was obviously like an American trying to do a British accent.
Well, to be fair, her dialect sounds like the same as, say, Fairfield Fencers.
I was
There's-
going to say we've talked about this actually, like on this thing that, like, we've talked about it actually. I think on this channel multiple times that I think that Breath of the Wild Zelda did fine in English.
Yeah, she did.
It's just a different iteration. You cannot convince me that the two played the exact same character. They each did their own
yes.
little twist
Yeah,
on
I
it.
know.
I
I
know.
know. It's a different iteration. I'm not saying it's bad.
No,
I'm
I
not
didn't say
saying
it was
it's
bad.
No, I think the thing is,
No,
Logan
at
is
no
saying is
point
that,
did
like,
anyone...
I was about to say, Logan's point is that he's not saying one's better than the other. He's just saying that, like, they're so different from each other that he's not sure if it's really fair to compare the
Okay.
two.
And if
Yeah,
there is one thing to take away from this, it's that we've already talked about it before.
Yeah.
No,
And
and you know, I keep saying that I didn't notice it until recently that her British accent dialect. She actually did a really good job once I heard that same dialect coming from an actual England native. I mean,
James.
British
Yeah.
native.
Well, for me,
Yes.
like, I'm used to it.
How are you liking this dungeon so
Yeah, that's what
far?
I said. I corrected myself.
You're already getting it's getting a little bit lost. I think we were on the right path when we were in that one hallway with all the falling platforms.
I just really.
I didn't have the key though.
Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah, but. Never mind. Just
Doop.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'll try it again.
Okay.
One last thing. I am still in the. I am still
Okay,
in the
so then-
stipulation that Zelda Williams should have voiced Zelda.
That I agree.
I agree with you there.